All right, so Lizzo posted a TikTok the other day. This shit like 3 minutes long. First talk about the Epstein files. Now I haven't watched this full video because it's 3 minutes long. And truth be told, I do not care about Lizzo's opinions. I think Lizzo is not a smart human and not a smart person. And that's where I land. But the timeline has told me that Lizzo has said some wild shit in this video.
Yeah, I mean,
I just keep seeing people quote tweet it with different quotes of things she said.
Oh shit!
And I have to like figure out how wild it actually is.
Yeah.
So let's watch this little video of her talking about the Epstein files. Off the bat, what's frying me, just the word Epstein files,
yeah,
is
her
like
face.
The caption is frying me.
Hilarious.
One more thing before I go into glam. This Epstein files shit, it's really...
By the way, who was the early adopter?
Yeah, you see that?
This shit got 700 likes.
Yeah.
Then 800. They were early to this. They was like, oh, this shit gonna go stupid.
Yeah.
Frustrating to me because there are 3 million files, right? 3 million documents in the files. Because over the course of...
this is her followers only.
Well,
So this wasn't for like the general timeline.
It's
for her, people who follow her only.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
By the way, this is a breach of trust that somebody did.
For sure. This like
the ops is in her close friends, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
The ops in her close friends.
Yeah.
Of however long this man has been doing these crimes, every email, every text message, everything, just in general about this man's life, has been put into these files to scan for illegal activities, right? Mm-hmm. Every text message you sent to somebody. Mm-hmm. If you stole an apple from Walmart, and you were on trial for stealing an apple from Walmart, is every person in your phone an accomplice?
Oh, brother. Okay. Oh, come on, Lizzo. Okay. Why is Lizzo defending Epstein?
Oversimplification of who Epstein was.
She went straight to like, she went to a middle school math problem. If you had an apple.
She said, if Johnny has 2 apples. What an oversimplification of who Epstein was. Epstein just wasn't a pedophile. He was a career criminal and a fixer. Some believe he has ties to Israel, but truth be told, his whole thing, the reason why we keep these documents, because his whole thing was to keep blackmail on powerful individuals.
Which in that case, it's so relevant to go through everybody's texts because that's the context.
That's who he was.
This guy's a fucking fixer who's texting and communicating with mad people involved in this, right? Like, that's why they're going through. It's not just Gus.
So it's not just, hey, yo, your homeboy John went and robbed the Walmart, and now the government's going through your text messages with your cousin, trying to figure out if you were a part of him committing these robberies. No, this is your cousin Rob having a pedophile sex ring that that billionaires in the elite of the world only participated in. That is the comparison. And you may be like, Dom, that's just Epstein's Island. No shit. There's no comparison to this that we've ever seen in our society before. Or at least not that we, the basic public, know of. Not that we know of.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Oversimplification is frying.
Every person in your phone, is every email you sent to a person or speaking about a person, does that make that person complicit? Does that make that person a bad guy? No, it doesn't.
Hold on. Is she doing this because her name in that bitch? Hold on, yo. Yo, Lizzo, don't let me find out you try to get ahead of your name being in the list. And she trying to be like, yo, I was just honestly talking to...
By the way, did you see Russell Wilson tweet about this?
No.
Because Russell Wilson, NFL quarterback, his name pulled up in the files.
Okay.
And he came out and fixed that shit as soon as possible. Let me find the tweet.
Oh, okay.
Russ said, nope. Absolutely not. Not today, saying.
Okay.
Some random plane broker tried to sell me a plane. I had no idea whose plane and never bought the plane. Never talked nor met the man. Thank God. Russell Wilson coming out and explaining why the fuck he in the files, because he was in contact with somebody close to Epstein. He was like, I was trying to buy a plane. Yo.
Yeah.
I wasn't on the island, please.
Yeah. But even this, I mean, I feel you on the good. That makes perfect sense. But you try to buy a plane based on the context of planes going to islands is crazy. But I hear you though. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean, bro?
I'm just saying it's like,
yes, that was a pedophile plane, but he didn't buy the pedo plane.
Yo, show me the Carfax on this plane, yo.
Yeah, bro. How many kids was fucked on this aircraft?
For Where was he going, yo, consistently? Nah, that's what Lizzo trying to do right now. I see it, bro. She's trying to be like, just so before y'all see my name in that bitch, just know.
Just know I was shined by a plane.
That makes perfect sense now, because you don't go this hard explaining like, yo, not everybody in there was guilty, yo.
That's the only reason why somebody would go that song, right? If they know their name about to pop up next.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
And that's the same thing with the Diddy stuff. That was so, I told y'all, the media is so smart. They're going to make you so distracted with celebrity names that you're not going to focus on the problem. You think every party that Diddy ever threw was a freak off and people were fucking and slipping and sliding on baby
Little slide on semen.
oil? No. That man had birthday parties. That man had Easter gatherings. That man had...
She was at the Diddy party.
Bro, Lizzo.
Nah,
Lizzo, bro.
Nah, Lizzo.
Bro, Lizzo.
Yo, you not making yourself look good.
Bro,
yo.
here's his
You
front.
can't defend Epstein Island and then immediately come behind and be like, you don't think every Diddy party was freaky? No.
Next, you think every person or Kelly pedo was a kid? Like, what are you doing? Bro, what's frying me even the most is that, like, you were shoving bananas up pussies. Like, this is what's killing me. You think I forgot? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, you had your backup dancer selling mangoes up her puss. I ain't forget that shit. You know what I mean?
But like, you are the last person to be defending all this shit. You got
Allegedly.
a case. Allegedly. Well,
Allegedly.
according to the courts.
According to the courts, the mango shit not true. I lied about that.
Okay.
That was a joke. Niggas be suing us now, bro.
No, we gotta cover. Yeah, we gotta cover our face. This shit all alleged, yo. This is all alleged. But what's not alleged is her just defending every
No, she doing
worst
that.
people.
She's defending every fucking sex creep, every fucking sex pest known to man, known inside public society. She's like, yeah, but like, you think all of them was like that? She went from Epstein to Diddy. What's next? Harvey Weinstein?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yo, Harvey Weinstein, you know, he made some good movies. Bitch, you good?
You think he fucked every assistant? Come on, no. Some of them he was cool with. Nah, bro, this is crazy.
Super Bowl parties. That man had Christmas parties, Halloween parties, regular parties. And so now they're saying Mom Donnie's mom, who's a filmmaker, they're like, oh, she's on the Epstein list because she was on a guest list for Ghislaine Maxwell's like showing of a political film once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you're distracted. You just want Mom Donnie to be a bad guy.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
She's just so bad at she's just bad at explaining herself.
Bad at talking.
This is why Jelly Roll might have been right. Yo, no, Jelly Roll was right.
Yeah.
Jelly Roll was 100% right. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. If
I get why Jelly Roll ain't speak now.
if you're a dumb celebrity and you can't use your words properly, just shut up.
Just shut the fuck up.
Like you, because it can come
You're
across
doing
as you
more
saying the
harm
opposite.
than good.
Because you're just saying shit. You're just like, at a certain point, it's like, why is Lizzo just brazenly talking about fucking Diddy and Mom Donnie and Mom Donnie's mom and the political movie and
Like,
Maxwell?
she keeps saying that we're distracted, and I'm like, part of me agreed that they are throwing big flashy names to hide some of the like people who are actually in charge, like some of the politicians or some of the tech oligarchs who actually kind of like fund a lot of the politicians that we know today. They are throwing the flashy names in front of us as like a carrot. I agree with her in that sense, but you can't go defending the pedophile period.
Yeah.
You gotta lead with, hey, those names are there and they may be there for a reason, but let's dig deeper.
Or let's focus on the things that matter. You can use your platform and be like, hey guys, and to make your point more effectively, all of these things are distraction. This is what matters. And then you talk about the things that you feel do matter.
Yeah, read the fucking files if you're going to make a video about the files and tell us what should matter. Not just make fucking statements.
Yeah.
Or his mom. A girl can go to a movie premiere. You think Ghislaine Maxwell woke up every single day trafficking children? No.
What are you saying? It's like every other sentence. It's like the craziest sentence I've ever heard.
Like, I'm trying to get back in, but then you say shit like that. Like, yeah, I do. Like, I do that. That was her job. Like her job was to find kids for people to fuck.
Yeah, like what do you like? Is she trying to plead to Ghislaine Maxwell's
It
humanity?
is not every day. She worked like a 9 to 5.
Yeah, like after
Like
she
Monday
was
through
done.
Friday.
On the weekend, she was a 5.
You know, you catch her on Saturday, you might have a good time with her. But Monday to Friday, she was looking kids. She was looking for kids, yo. That's, you know what I mean? I know what you want me to do with that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's somebody that's bad at nuance, trying to bring nuance to a conversation. Like,
Yeah, no.
which is like, because you're not understanding if you're just yapping. It's like this shit is difficult to do when you try to have it. Immediately, it just becomes a harder conversation to have that you simply don't have the words.
Listen, that's
to have.
Yo, bro, we took the nuance so much on the internet. We've tried it for a long time. And I've learned over our years of doing that nuances of fallacy. Nuances of fallacy. There's no such thing as being nuanced on the internet because you say things that sound crazy out of context, and those be the things that people take away from your speech.
Yeah.
And I don't blame people for doing that to Lizzo because this shit sound ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just like take that sentence apart. Yo, you think Ghislaine was trafficking kids every day?
A little bit.
Probably most days.
Yeah, most days.
5 out of 7, that's pretty bad.
That's enough for me.
I'll think 1 out of 7 actually is pretty bad.
Yo, 1 hour out of the 7 days of the week.
Yeah, trafficking a single kid, bad.
Yo,
You should die.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like
you
what I'm
can't.
saying?
That's not
Like-
a nuanced position.
Yeah.
Like you think every day was about trafficking kids? Enough of them were.
Where like this conversation should not be had. Yeah. Oh my god.
We're losing the plot. And it's just like the American people in the comments. I knew she was wrong. Jay-Z, I knew he was. What did it say Jay-Z did? He was there in 1996. Come on, people. Like, y'all are falling for it. It's the easiest, oldest trick in the book. And honestly, I'm losing faith in the average intelligence of the American person. Because, come on. Just because somebody's name is mentioned in a 3 million document file of a person's life who's been lived over crimes who've spanned decades, doesn't mean that every single person is an accomplice. He could be mentioned. He referenced Jay-Z once. He was like, oh, we could learn from Jay-Z's business model. Why are y'all?
Who?
Where's the crime?
Hold on. Stop. Who is learning from Jay-Z's business model? Hold on.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Is she implying
That Jeffrey Epstein went and started his own Rockefeller. Yes.
Yeah,
Jeffrey
he saw the way Rock Nation was moving.
What she's saying is that Jeffrey Epstein wanted to sell Sean John.
Potty mouth. Stop playing.
Well, hello, potty mouth.